if it's found in a room, there's about 250 to 300 inmates in a room. The officers will lock all of them up in the room. They won't be able to come out of the room, no food, no shower, until someone talks. And if you are found guilty, they will keep you until you could bring names of accomplices, and that is very difficult because not many do bring out the names of fear of what might happen.
Vanessa, how easy is it for drugs to be taken into a cell? My understanding is that some sort of search is done before women enter their cells in the evening.
Yes, that's correct. What happens is that they will, because they don't do like a full cavity body search, so some of them will hide it within their private parts to be able to take it into the room.
So it is possible to be able to smuggle drugs into the cells?
Yes, it is possible. That is possible.
Now, just give us a sense of how they go about doing this. I remember that when we were speaking earlier, you did mention that that all of the women in those cells could possibly expect an increased sentence if the guilty party doesn't come forward.
They will threaten them to be able to give sentence to everyone or each one of them until someone talks. But if there's about 300 women in the room, they will not give sentence each one. But definitely, if they are threatened with sentence, somebody's going to come out to say something.
Vanessa, Nolubabalo Nobanda has also told her mother not to worry about her welfare while she's jailed in Thailand. But as her mother points out, some of the basic necessities are missing. She simply doesn't have access to many things that people need in their daily lives. How difficult is it to get hold of the basic necessities in prison in Thailand?
If you don't have money, Joanne, it is very difficult to purchase your toiletries and stuff because everything you have to buy it. And if you don't have visits and you don't have somebody really supporting you financially, then it is difficult to obtain those necessities. So, but even inmates in the prison, they do help each other, but they can only help each other as far as they receive help.
Let's just talk about these other claims she's made, that some of the South African inmates are denied access to antiretrovirals. Just how available is that medication for HIV in prison?
Like from 1994, like many years ago, a few years, they did not have any ARVs for patients, but later they did receive, and they were giving it to the inmates who was HIV positive. But also if you have a missionary visit or you have a personal visit, and they would ask you that you would buy your own medication.
She's also said in this letter to her mother that some of her visitors are turned away. How often does that happen?
It depends, because if you're allowed only 2 visits a week and you get 3 or 4 visits, then they will be turned away because you're only allowed to have 2 visits a week. And if you have already visited twice a week, then you're not allowed to have any other visitors.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com